Hello, and where am I today? Well, I am at Manchester Airport, or just on the outskirts of Manchester Airport. And the reason why I'm here, a couple of things. I want to go to the plane viewing area, see what we can see coming in. But if it was anything like East Midlands Airport yesterday, there was nothing. But there's an interesting tunnel here which actually goes directly underneath the runway, which is quite interesting. But also there's a pedestrian walkway as well underneath it. So they're the two things we're going to go and take a look at. Hopefully all's good, and I'll let you know when we get nearer the tunnel. What's interesting about Manchester Airport is, believe it or not, it's got this swathe of greenery that runs sort of alongside the runway itself. I mean, the tunnel we're coming up to in a minute, but yeah, either side you've actually got greenery either side of this runway, you see, which is quite good, isn't it? So they've kept this ribbon of greenway, whereas a lot of airports end up just getting rid of it completely. So we're just walking towards the tunnel now. We shouldn't be too long before we hit it. I just wanted to feature this because it also features this dual pedestrian tunnel as well. So I'm just kind of wondering, for the distance that it is, of how claustrophobic it potentially is in there. You can just see the two road tunnels coming up now, and that is where the runway is, just above those tunnels. You can actually see that there's 4 tunnel compartments, 2 for the road and 2 for pedestrian traffic. So I'm really interested to see what this walk tunnel's like. So let's get our bearings here. You can see the entrance to the tunnel there, underneath the runway, comes out here, appears here in the middle of the runway, and then it comes out the other side. And this island in the middle must be where they've added the extra runway. The Manchester Airport tunnels were opened in 2000 when they created a brand new second runway. The actual road that runs underneath is the A538, which runs between Hale Barnes and Wilmslow. The tunnel runs for just 0.78 kilometres, and that's not really too long, but it also contains 2 pedestrian tunnels. It's also famous for Cristiano Ronaldo, who actually famously crashed his Ferrari in this very tunnel. But these days it's all about the boy racers and how loud can you make your car go in the tunnel. So here we are in the longest subway ever. Now, it is so noisy. I tell you what, I bet you can't help but feel intimidated walking through here. It isn't very nice at all. So just remember, we've got traffic to our left and we've got planes to our right. So can we actually see the roadway from here? The door's open, so yeah, we can look. So what this is actually, as well as a pedestrian tunnel, It's actually an emergency tunnel as well, hence why all the doors are open. It's got lighting, but it's just very intimidating. But in terms of subways or tunnels, this is quite unique because you've got the pedestrian tunnel running to the side as well. So that's why I brought you guys here to see this. I think you can tell originally the lights were actually in the roof, and they've been upgraded to the lights on the side now. You know me, I like a tunnel, but like I say, this is quite creepy, this one. It's really long, lots of graffiti in it. And graffiti in itself gives you that kind of urban feel about it, don't you? So it's definitely an urban subway of some kind. But oh, I'll tell you what, gives you the heebie-jeebies in here. There you go, the light at the end of the tunnel, look. Ha ha ha! Or is it? There's another one. You can actually hear the rumble of these planes going over the top of that runway. So this is the space in the middle between the two runways. So you've got the incoming runway and the outgoing runway, and they sandwich the road right in between it. This one seems to have a bit of style about it. Bit of a stone effect wall and engineering bricks, so they've tried to do something different with this one. So let's go in there. Our next tunnel. Tell you what though, it looks like it hasn't been cleaned in a long time. Cobwebs everywhere, you know. So now we're going to find a viewing area. So all we got to do here is cross this road over here and then head up the road there where the national speed limit sign is. Well, here we are. We're on an elevated position next to the runway. Well, next to the runway. I can see the runway, so let's take a look around. So there we go, Manchester Airport. So got the runways over there, and just over there is where those tunnels are, which literally cut across this whole airfield. You can see how wide it is from this side to the other side where the woods are. So that's quite impressive.
Well, thank you for watching, and let's have one last trip through this spooky tunnel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.